Hello, everyone. Welcome to January 4th, 2023. It is day 4 of the Daily Show with Akeisha. I love that it's the same day as the year. Like, I just don't even have to think about it. Just look at the date, and that's that. Today's topic I wanted to come in and quickly share about and maybe open up your world a little bit about is the power of dreaming bigger. Also, if you haven't been here before, if you haven't heard this channel yet, welcome to the soundtracks of Mexico. It is that of construction, roosters, birds, and very loud cars, mostly motorcycles. So I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. It's kind of inescapable at the moment where I am. There's just so much of it going on. And being like in the corner of my bedroom just doesn't feel really great to do. Pardon. So welcome. If you're new to this channel, hello. If you're returning, thank you for much for coming back. My name is Akeisha. I am an Indian girl that uprooted her entire life earlier last year and moved to Mexico with my husband. We live here full time now. We are not on vacation here. This is what we do. And I build my life as an Arbonne independent consultant. I have a couple other in-person modalities, but my main thing is selling Arbonnes. But I am going to do a little promotional plug here for our protein. If you are someone who enjoys a protein shake, if you're someone who enjoys just a shake in general and want to add some extra protein, but doesn't align with whey products, my body does not like whey products at all. Like instantly I'm like bloated and I feel gross. And it's just not great. And so I've tried many other plant-based protein products before. And, I'm always for going and get your protein in any way that your body feels the best. I'm not one for straight meat. I'm not one for straight plant-based diets. I think we need a mix of both. I think it's healthy to trust your body and what it needs. And my body, when it comes to protein shakes, loves a good old plant-based protein. This has 20 grams of protein in it. It doesn't taste like chalk, in my opinion, and many other people's opinions. Over 20 minerals and vitamins, 7 grams of sugar per serving, low glycemic index, and comes in a variety of flavors. So I have the vanilla in here right now mixed with some berries and cocoa in it and some coconut milk. But it also comes in my absolute favorite is the coffee flavor, which does have, I think it's about 38 grams of caffeine in it, but that's way less than a cup of coffee and tastes so delicious. Me and my clients will just drink that. We'll just like whip that up with some coconut milk. We're good to go for a morning dose of whatever we need. It also comes in mocha peppermint. I'm not quite sure if that one exited with Christmas. I don't know if we still have that available, but it's also great. I'm very excited to try that. Chocolate and banana, and I think strawberry. So we have lots of flavors, and they're all just so amazing. And almost all of them come also in keto. If you follow a keto diet, they also come in keto. So that's our protein. I love it. I love having these in the morning. I'm a shake girl in the morning. During Monday to Friday, on the weekends, I like to have the pancakes or the oats and the berries or the yogurts and whatnot. But in the morning, I'm definitely a post-gym protein girl. Okay, so back to the topic of today. Oh, excuse me, I'm forgetting one thing. If you want to try our protein, we do have a 90-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to you. If you don't like it, you can send it back. We'll give you your money back. We just want you to love the products, and I know you will. I absolutely love them, so you can shop my shop at akeishabat.arbonne.com or reach out to me directly and we can chit chat other things that you might be interested in and how to get the best deal, because we've always got promotions on. So keeping you up to date with all of those is something that I absolutely love doing. Okay, moving on now to the power of dreaming bigger. I was listening to a podcast episode, actually quite a few podcast episodes a few months ago, and they were all kind of on this theme of we're not dreaming big enough. Like we are dreaming and then fitting our dreams into this reality and what our family says is possible and what our friends say is possible and what our society says is possible and what our quote unquote level of education says is possible. And then I started listening to these podcasts, and they were Most of them were from CFs, certified facilitators of access consciousness. If you don't know anything about access, feel free to look at accessconsciousness.com. YouTube, there's tons of free videos, there's tons of free content out there on access. But they were all kind of saying, like, let the barriers go, let the judgments go, let the expectations go, and just dream, like, truly for what you desire for your life, for your family, for the world, and follow that. And I know it sounds like, oh, but I have to do this, and this. But, like, nothing came about in this world. Nothing. Absolutely zero things came about in this world that wasn't dreamt up by somebody. Like, the simple, I don't know if you've seen the movie, like, Steve Jobs, or about Steve Jobs with Ashton Kutcher. It talks about this. He was very much, regardless of if you liked him or whatnot, he was someone who dreamt something and it didn't exist, and nobody said it could exist, and nobody said it would be wanted. But I am here doing what I do the way that I do it because he had a vision. Einstein just knew there was electricity and knew he could. Am I getting them wrong? Einstein do electricity, or was it somebody else? I don't know. If you do know, if I'm so wrong with this name, please let me know in the comments. But the simple fact remains, no one thought electricity could exist or you could harness it. And he did. And you would not be watching this without that thought, without that dream, without that tenacity of possibility. Sarah Grantinelli said this on her podcast, the power of being you. And just the simple words, tenacity for possibility. When everything keeps saying, like, no, that's not how it goes, or you're not ready, or you need more of this, or that doesn't work, or that's never been done before. There are people out there, and you can be one of those in your own life, in your own ways, to have the sheer tenacity for possibility and to not let that go. If it's matching, if what you're choosing and what you're asking is, and where you're going, the skills you're developing and the people you're meeting are matching the energy of this big grand vision that you have, keep going for it. The world will tell you can't do anything, pretty much. We don't grow up and go to school and are taught to critically think outside the box in which the system creates. And that was a beautiful quote from actually the movie. System creates a system. It doesn't teach you to think, to truly think out and support whatever process that takes you. You go into any type of institution, system, it's going to kind of execute you as that. And it's very interesting. I went to SFU and I was in the dance program. I was getting my degree in dance and Bachelor's of Fine Arts. And our slogan was, I think the slogan was like, future thinkers, or the thinkers of the future. Which is very interesting because a lot of programs that SFU did was this, like, well, think critically. What can you add to that? What hasn't been added before? Where can you develop differently? Where can you further take an idea? And then you kind of see that's a great gesture, but then it's the system within the system. So ultimately they created people that just stay within the system a lot of the times. And I giggle about that being out of SFU now. But it did prepare me to think a little bit differently. And it was my choice to go and continue to actualize that and go for that in the world. We don't have career day, and there's the energetic healers showing up to career day, and there's the social sellers showing up to career day, and there's the Airbnb property managers showing up to career day. You're getting the very generic careers. And the reality is that there are thousands of ways to do anything. There are thousands of possibilities for your life. And we learn that as we grow up. Some of us learn that. Others stay in that and they go, no, this is what I do. This is all I get to do. This is just it. And like, that's perfectly fine. And they are fine with that. And if they're fine with that, they're fine with that. But when they're not fine with that, but then they fight possibility, that's when we get this like battle in ourselves, because you are someone who's looking for different. So give yourself permission. This is your permission slip. I love when people are like, here's your permission slip to go be you. But no, truly, like, give yourself the freedom and the permission to go for what your higher self, what you came here to freaking do. And your dreams are going to be big to you, and someone else's are going to be big to them. And then you're going to find someone who's just like dreaming way outside the field of anything you thought was possible. And their dreams are, sometimes even small to them, but they're huge to you. And I think it's all so amazing because there is enough for everybody. There's more than enough for everybody. And really, when we keep asking for more from ourselves, from creation, if we keep asking for more, the universe is going to deliver it. And it wants you to keep expanding. It's an expansive universe. We're constantly expanding. But we can play with that. And we can dream a different, more cohesive, more healing, more beautiful, more integrated, more holistic world. Like, that just gives me the goosebumps when I think about that. That's my dreams, a more holistic world, a world where people get over their shit and they get to find the beauty and the grace and the love and the communion with the world and the earth and the different types of people. And we're all just expanding in this beautiful way. The society I come from right now wants to shut that down, but no, I am going to keep dreaming because that power of that dream leads me to different things. And that's ultimately, I guess, in a nutshell, because I'll wrap it up on that. The power of dreaming bigger for yourself leads you to ask different questions, make different choices, and create differently. And that's super powerful. And you will come up against a lot of people that are like, meh, don't do that. You just got to keep going. The tenacity for the possibility. Just keep going. Okay, that's my little spiel for today. I hope that gave you some inspiration. A question you can ask yourself is, anywhere that you're playing small, can you release? And anywhere that you're allowing outside people to dictate the expansive and space your dream can go in, can you let go of all that? Cool. So yeah, let me know what you're dreaming for your life, for your family, for the world, for the universe, for its people in the comments below. And if you have any questions or video suggestions, please let me know, whether it's a comment or a direct message. And I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye.